at all times. Keeping it real for all my thugs in the projects, the ones that ain't got shit. Not having this nonsense, my nigga. My mama said, boy, if you ever want to be anything, get off the couch and out the house. Use your brain. So I took heat, jumped right up on my feet, got on the streets and I beat the heat. I'm laughing at police now. Get in the fire. Make a fire, little puppy. Watachi running free, what's up with you? Watachi said they locked down 2 of my channels now. Watachi, I don't know what to tell you. They gonna do what they do. You keep doing what you do. I mean, what else is there to do? Coming to you like this, I used to be childish, but now a grown man dealt and play with the wrong hand. But I never could quit because I'm a strong man. Everybody got a point to prove. You might as well start today. Ain't none of that putting it off for tomorrow. You're letting it slip away. A little ray, I parlay, and we wait, and that's all. And I creep, and I reap. In your eyes, I still fall and stand tall. With my chest and my chin to the sky. I'm at it the winner, my nigga, believe it until the day that I die. You gotta get up, get out, and get something. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, and get it. And that's why I went and bought a Z-mower. Shout out to Bone Thugs. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. He said, what your mama say? My mama said, boy, if you ever want to be anything, get off the couch and out the house. Use your brain. So I took heat, jumped right up on my feet, got on the streets, and I beat the heat. Somebody said it's been raining in Virginia. Somebody said that's Outcast. Nah, that's Bone Thug. That's Bone Thug. You old as shit though. Hey, I like you. Come back. Nah, that was Crazy Bone. That's Crazy Bone and Lazy Bone. That's Get Up, Get Out, and Get. That's Get Up and Get It. They did that song with 3LW. They did that song with 3LW. That shit from the 90s. Well, y'all old. Somebody said throw some more sticks on top of that. Put those laws on top and condense the heat. Boy, look, calm down. Pump the brakes. Are you over here? All right, then. Sit the fuck down somewhere and bring it in. Big hugs, nigga. Come here. Come here. Big hugs. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me how to run my fire, nigga. You hear me? You hear me, cuz? You hear me, cuz? Where cuz at? Cuz getting all technical, nigga. It's too early for that shit. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Go scramble some eggs. Have your wife scramble some eggs. That's some good advice, though. I like that. But I had to flame you up for that. It's too early to be getting technical. You should do this and pi equals 315 and put the fire over there like that so the laws can compress the heat. Nah, nigga. We do what we do. And people do what they can about it. Bert Sanders said, you should see my fire right now. Somebody said, never really liked Bone Thugs, grew up on 3-6. Shout out 3-6, I did too. Shout out 3-6. I'm not a Milwaukee shell. I just like Milwaukee tools. You better get up, get out, and get something. Get up, get up, get up, get up. All right. Quit. Cut. 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 Where the Gardner supremacists at? They tag team the saw sharpening supremacists. You get them this time. The saw sharpening supremacists. I got you. You're not doing it right. I am not a chainsaw sharpener expert. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just did that to get you people going. They're like, that's not how you do it. You gotta sharpen the rakes first. You gotta put it in a vise, and you gotta use, that's the wrong tool. I'm like, fam, I told y'all this Milwaukee saw is a piece of shit. You know it's a piece of shit, and I'm a Milwaukee shill. He's a Milwaukee shill. I hate the chain. I like this little right angle die grinder tool. It's cut off wheel. It's like a Dremel. It got 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, and 24,000 RPM with the push of a button. And you put a cutoff wheel on this, it'll get you out of a jam. It'll get you out of a jam quicker than MacGyver. Somebody said, I like the steel sharpener that gets the blade and rake at the same time. Works hella easy. We'll put a link to that. I might have to get that because I have no idea what I'm doing. And I heard sharpening chainsaws is like that's a business. Like, it ain't like you could just pick up a fucking chainsaw sharpener and just get the going. Like, it'd be some chainsaws sharpening supremacists on it. You're not doing it right. This beginner's kit is good for beginners, but I'm an expert, and this isn't how you sharpen the chain. I mean, they'd be like loggers have their own chain sharpening expert on the scene, on the job site. I'm like, look, I can't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat through the tech weapons and eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless the fucking meat look fresh. Fucking Eminem came out. Somebody said they got machines that do that. How much they cost? I'm broke as fuck. You better get up, get out, and get something. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, and get it. So I went and bought a Z-mower because I'm about to get on this lawn care business shit. Like, I've been playing with it, but I'm serious now. I'm gonna do that lawn care shit. I'm gonna give where the Mexicans at? I'm gonna give you Mexicans a run for your money. Cause I went to Job Corps. What y'all don't know is I went to Job Corps for landscaping, masonry, all that. I came back up north, well, this side north, well, south, and all the Mexicans had every landscape job on lockdown. I told y'all about the time me and Smitty with the F-150, we went to go do a job. We had to pull this tree down. We had to go fell a tree on this lady's property. We told her the price. We came back, and it was Mexicans out front doing it. It was like, what? She was like, oh yeah, they charged a lot less than what you were going to charge. With more of a crew. It was like 5 of them. Like, what did we want? Like 1,500? Like, they did it for like 800. Where you fucking Mexicans at? Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a run for your fucking money. I'm gonna get this Patriot Landscape Company going. I'm pretty sure that name is taken by Mexicans, oddly enough. Mexicans would take that. They're like, what should we name our business? It's Patriot Landscaping. There's a Jamal Landscaping out there somewhere ran by Mexicans. We should Jamal Landscaping. Just the most American sounding shit ever. Put a little eagle on the logo. You expect white people named Christopher to show the fuck up in fucking A clapped out F-150 with a dusty ass trailer full of lawn care equipment shows the fuck up with people in it named Julio, Gato, Miguel. You be like, Miguel, Gato, and Julio? What the fuck? Where the fuck is Chris, Kyle, and Jonathan? They're like, we Patriot Landscaping. We can also pay your fees. They show the most American sounding company out there. It's Mexicans. Bro, no bullshit. Where the Mexicans at? Y'all piss me off with that, nigga. I'm coming for the jugular. I'm gonna start my shit up. It's crazy though now, cause people love when Mexicans do they shit, because it's like people love it. Even the patriotic ones, because they're not Americans. And the way the system is set up now, is set up so you feel like Americans are too needy. Like Americans are gonna ask for too much. They're gonna demand too much, want too much. So when people come in and want less, and you know, it's like that's what a lot of people go with. Like, I've seen it. Like, you know how many people with American flags in their front yard, super patriotic, vote Trump 2024. They got the sticker, you know, they just American the fuck out. They got the Hodge twins merchandise and all of that shit. Just American the fuck out. And it's Mexicans cutting their grass, Mexicans doing their plumbing, Mexicans doing their masonry, their building. It is what it is. They be like, America, fuck yeah. Julio, where the fuck are you at? My fucking grass is getting taller. You're supposed to be here yesterday. We'll fucking get on it. I don't care if Gato got locked up. Get the fuck on it. And Julio be like, well, Jonathan is a white guy. Jonathan, he has his own landscape company. Call him. I don't fucking want him. I want you, Julio, Gato, and that other fucking wetback. Get over here. Fucking Jonathan charges too much. Yeah, he's American. He's too fucking needy. Get here, quick. America, fuck yeah, let's go Trump. Fuck you, Nancy Pelosi, let's go Brandon. Where the fuck are you, Miguel? Get over here. Yes, my fucking toilet won't flush. Fucking fuck Kyle, I don't want Kyle. No, you, get over here. Thank you. Fucking beaner. America, fuck yeah, fuck you, Nancy Pelosi. All these fucking illegal immigrants hopping the fucking border. Where the fuck are you? Miguel, get here now. My wife wanted a deck built yesterday. Get here. You and all 30 of your relatives with your clapped out F-150. Get here now, Miguel. Miguel, do you hear me? Fucking get here. Ray, Jonathan, Christopher, Kai, fuck them, okay? They're Americans. No, I want you, because you charge a whole lot less. Yes, now fucking get here. I'm so voting for Trump in 2024. And I'm definitely joining his little website once he gets that up and running. I'm like super American. I have Hodge Twins merchandise. Oh, shout out to the Mexicans. I ain't talking about you, but I'm talking about you. Because y'all fucking suck. Like, I'm not going to forget that. Even though I let it go, I'm not going to forget that. Y'all fucking suck. If you in my way, you suck. That's just how it is. I don't give a fuck who you are, where you from. Be like, he's xenophobic. Hurry up. Somebody said, I'm getting my white privilege card. No, somebody said the twins. No bullshit. I met somebody that had Hodge Twins merchandise, and they were proud of it. I was training a guy that came to work with the Hodge Twins merchandise. And I'm like, he had to have been like 50. I'm like, yo, white guy, 50, you know, Hodge Twins merchandise. He was like, yeah, I got this from the Hodge Twins. We started talking about politics, and you know, I lean, what's up with you two? No disrespect. That when you come out, they want you to speak. And they're like, nigga, you didn't speak. You didn't say good morning. Did y'all parents used to hit y'all with that? You wake up, go upstairs, see everybody in there, didn't say nothing. They're like, excuse me. You be like, oh, good morning, good morning. That's manners. Like, good morning. You can't just wake up and walk around your people and don't say hi, nothing. Don't say good morning. Good morning, fat one. Fucking Goldstein. What I named him. I forgot what I named him. Fuck was I talking about? Somebody said, BG, I never got my t-shirt when I joined your subscription. I don't sell t-shirts. I got these shirts made locally. And I'm not coming out. Y'all ain't gonna want my shirts because I'm not coming out with no fancy ass slogans, nigga. I'm keeping my shit. Barricade is dead. Yeah. Barricade gone. So Barricade staying on that logo. And I'm not gonna put, people want shirts to say let's go Brandon. I'm not doing that shit. That's a trend I see is gonna be, people are gonna call cringe in another month or so. That's the dumbest shit ever. Let's go Brandon. People, and then people's like, I don't know what that means. And then people's like, oh, it's because the news anchor bitch was interviewing the nigga from NASCAR, and then she was like, oh, I hear the crowd chanting, let's go Brandon. And what they were saying was, fuck Joe Biden. And people just ran with that. And I'm like, how about you just say fuck Joe Biden? Don't go with the psyop. Go with the real shit. They were saying fuck Joe Biden. And everybody, ooh, it's cute to say let's go Brandon. And that means let's go Biden. I think that's gay. So if you bought a shirt that says let's go Brandon, I really don't think too highly of you. And I know a lot of you niggas have. You, and you, so vertiglious. America, fuck yeah. Miguel, Julio, Gato. Where the fuck are you at? They even got, Mexicans got women out there doing, Maria, where the fuck are you at? Maria, I'm doing penance. I have to pray, you know, I'm super Catholic. I don't give a fuck. Get here. Fucking get here. Fuck those illegal immigrants. Send them niggas right back across the border. Meanwhile, the illegal immigrants here, they'll cut your front and backyard for $5. Americans look at you like, nigga, I'm not doing that shit. Somebody said that sounds like a challenge. I'm ordering one right now. You're a moist towelette too, aren't you? You're super moist, aren't you? This nigga said, I'm gonna order me a Let's Go Brandon shirt right now. From who? Everybody and they mama selling one. Monkey see, monkey do. You know how many, bro, no bullshit. My fucking community little feed, the little scrolling junk is littered with Let's Go Brandon merchandise from the Hodge Twins, Brandon Tatum, Colio on the War, Mark Dice, and a whole bunch of other moist towelettes. Yeah, I called all of them moist towelettes. Monkey see, monkey motherfucking do. Everybody said, "Oh, I want." It's pop. People do whatever's popping at the moment. Collier won the war. I don't even know how to properly say that nigga's name. Collier won the war. All I know is he oils his arms up before his photo shoots with his guns and shit. And that's the gayest shit ever. I don't care how many guns you got, how much you paid for them, or how cool you think you are. Nigga, you're gay as fuck for that. Somebody said I thought I was gonna get a kick to the chest. Nah, it's too early. Why? What'd you do? Would come back? What did you do? What'd you do? You thought I was gonna kick you in the chest? What? For what? You must have did something. Thought you got away with it. I'm gonna find out later. My Blue Jay is already telling on you. Y'all don't know. That's my moderator. I gave that nigga a wrench. Metalhead said $450,000. Let that sink in for lawbreakers. Ain't no. We don't need to let that shit sink in. It is what it is. At the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Oh, because the title. That's what I'm supposed to be talking about. All right. Yeah, because I got emails about that. Somebody sent me the email. Doesn't this make you mad? I like when people send me emails of like the shit that pisses them off and they think it's going to piss me off because I'm black. Like, he's black, let's send him an email on this. He'll really be enraged. And then he won't talk shit about conservatives as much. I guess that's your angle, or you just want to keep me in the know when obviously you see I'm out here living my best life and could care less about the world you come from. But I'll go in your world. So people sending me, like more than one, sent me the email. It was like, yo, did you see what Biden's thinking about doing, or he did, or something? Giving the family of illegals like $450,000. I don't give a fuck. But what I did realize about that was that it exposed a lot of you niggas that secretly want reparations. Look, I don't want reparations. I don't care who gets reparations. That's not going to change my stance on reparations. As a matter of fact, I feel like a lot of niggas that say they don't want reparations secretly want reparations. I watched that Brandon Tatum video yesterday of him talking about that shit, and it was like, they're getting reparations, but not us, but not black people. They look at Joe Biden, and then they use that as a tool to try to get blacks who vote Democrat to like join their side. See, this is what I mean by people who just want talking points. They don't give a fuck. They don't have a firm foundation. I don't give a fuck who gets reparations. As a matter of fact, I don't care. I really don't care. And the reason I don't care is because I feel like niggas have been fighting so hard to be citizens or be seen as citizens or be Americans. You can't give reparations to yourself. It is what it is, people. And then people said, oh, the Jews got reparations. Yeah. The Indians got reparations, yeah, because they're their own. They have their own land, all of that shit. You're an American. America can't give America reparations. That just sounds fucking stupid. Do y'all see the bigger picture? No matter how much you try to not be American, what you can't do is not be American. You are American, and America doesn't give itself reparations. What America does is give stimulus, which puts America in a worse position than before they gave the stimulus. That's it. But niggas want them to fire up that money printer so fucking bad just to be like, look, hey, reparations. But nobody should be getting reparations. But that shit not gonna make me be like, look, don't you want to be a Republican now? That's what y'all want, talking points. That's what y'all want me to say. Oh, Bear Cage Garage is black. How he feels about that. I feel like a lot of Republicans are fucking moist. I still feel that way. Fuck them reparations. They can keep that shit. Because I'm American. And I understand America, aside from being a country, is a business, a corporation. And corporations can't pay themselves. All they can do is take money from other people that make you think they generate money, but they fucking don't. And the reparations they give to, if they were gonna give black Americans reparations, it's gonna be your own fucking money, because the government doesn't create anything. It doesn't generate wealth. It just takes from you. So my taxes are gonna be going, or if you pay taxes, your taxes is gonna go towards paying yourself. It's fucking stupid. Now, as far as illegals being concerned, I don't give a fuck. You still in a worse position from when Trump signed all of those bills, printing all of that money, as you are today. It really don't fucking matter at this point. All it is something for conservatives and right-leaning people to be outraged about. It's more outrage porn. And you think this is the gotcha. We finally got them. Now we can get more black voters. You finally think you got your talking points in order. You think you got your ducks lined up. But lo and behold, you fucking don't. Because the people that don't get it by now aren't going to fucking get it. And they don't care about that type of shit, just like I don't care about that type of shit. This is reality, people. The government can do what the fuck it want to do with that money. I don't give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck and I feel better for it. Like, niggas was upset. Can you believe they're gonna, it's no different than them saying they're gonna give LGBTQ people reparations. Remember how upset niggas got about that? More outrage porn just to get you niggas upset. Sometimes I feel like they're trolling you and y'all fall for it. Y'all give that shit airtime. Fire. Y'all keep the fire going, giving that shit airtime. Y'all so vulnerable. Y'all let people know how to move against you. You telegraph your moves and your emotions. You're weak. You're ineffective. This is why you're not on top. This is why we, me and you, are more than conquerors. But they will never be that. And y'all don't understand the art of war. Fuck them reparations. Fuck the illegals with reparations. Fuck illegals, period. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the left, fuck the right. And then the right swoops in like, see, we don't want this to happen. So you should be on our side. No, fuck all of y'all. Because secretly you niggas want reparations, don't you? How come they can get reparations, but we can't? We can't. Somebody said, can't even open your windows. Black neighbor has a fireplace in his yard. It is what it is. Let me handle my biz. It is what it is. Somebody said, bro, that's some nice cherry behind you. Look solid. Appreciate that. Dan Bear said, Crip Blood. What up, Crip Blood? What up, Crip Blood? Fuck them reparations. You know why they can give illegals reparations? Because they own they asses. I don't want nobody to own me. That shit doesn't make me jealous. I don't care. The more money the government hands out, the more they own your ass. Just like them stimulus, just like them deals that them businesses took, them small businesses took to get that money for coronavirus. And they received that money, but didn't read the fine print. Got them. Now these small businesses have to abide by certain rules set by the government. It's a give and take. We do this for you, but we need something in return. We need compliance. And now it's time to pay the piper. So now you can't go in the fucking business without, oh, put your mask on. Niggas like, we don't want to enforce that, but you took the money, didn't you? Come on now. Y'all don't get it? Y'all still don't fucking get it? Y'all envy illegals because they're getting money and you feel like you missing out. You're not missing out. This is and then I hear black people say, oh, they're putting the illegals before us. They're going to replace us with illegals. You were never in a place to be replaced to begin with. Neither were white people. It's all a fake ass illusion that can change with the flip of a switch. You understand what I'm saying? No one's the top dog. They just give you an illusion of a certain group being on top. LGBT, black people, illegals, white people. Bro, your shit stink just like my shit stink, and they know it. But they can do this because they know it's going to further divide people. Stop paying your fucking taxes. If it bothers you that much, why are you paying taxes? Shut the fuck up then. Oh well. They're getting 450,000. Oh well. My mama said, boy, if you ever want to be anything, get off the couch and out the house. Use your brain. So I took heat, jumped right up on my feet, got on the streets, and I beat the heat. I'm laughing at police now. But you don't understand. We have to be mad at Joe Biden about. You have to be mad at Joe Biden about something because the commies are coming for us. I see a bunch of people complain about commies, but in the end, I see a bunch of people doing themselves dirtier than any commie could dream of doing. But you are your own worst enemy. You just don't get that yet. And until you get that, shit won't change in your life. Somebody said commies have been here for a long time. They definitely have. This ain't nothing new. And then the U.S. wants you to think, oh, commies are the enemy. No, they're not. They wrote books on them. They helped them. Who you think that was that Hitler was fighting against? Well, not to go there, but they helped Stalin defeat Hitler. I mean, like, come on now. It's been this way for the longest time. If you don't believe me, look at Bernie Sanders. Why the fuck is he even in politics? If the U.S. has a strong stance against socialism and commies. Like, get it together, bro. You've been played. You've been played for the longest. That's how you know politics is a fucking game. Why the fuck are there commies in politics? Like, what's up with that? And then they give you the libertarian view which throws you further in the fire. Oh, but as long as they do what they do and it doesn't affect me, I don't care. Or Bernie said he could do what he want. He has the right. We have that right to protect his freedoms to be a commie. Well, everything comes full circle, doesn't it? And the more you stay in that political mindset, the more you just keep going in circles, circles, round and round. No way you doing me so bad, and I keep holding you down. You keep holding down people that do you bad. You care about that shit. Stop paying taxes. Right now. Just stop. Don't file that shit. Then shut the fuck up. Shout out to the people that's doing it. Going in circles, circles, round and round, the way you doing me so bad. Who sings that song? Google, tell me who sings that song. Well, I don't know why I bust out. I don't try to be sing-songy. It just happens. Oh, shout out to you, Skits Radio. I mean, do it, people. Do it. Then shut the fuck up. Like, I view it no different than Trump signing some shit into effect and giving businesses money, but that shit comes with so many strings attached. Like trying to figure out how to get Americans to eat insects. It's the same shit. Y'all really believe in politics too. Goodness gracious. The same people, I don't care what side you on, it's the same people that sit up there and say, well, we had to make a deal with them. It's the same people that cut deals with opposition. Those are your heroes. What are conservatives at? Those are your heroes. Somebody said BG burping up his watermelon sandwiches. Bro, that's just nasty. A watermelon sandwich? I'm gonna try that. Me and Grimes gonna have a watermelon eat off.
Beer King Rod, I can totally eat more watermelon than you. Now, I have a proposition. It includes a lowboy trailer.
Somebody said, I'm not conservative, damn it. Shout out to you, Faith Farrah. What's up with you? Bro, this is why, and I realize this is why people don't fuck with me for real. Like, this is why people thought they could rock with me and that they could fuck with me and like have me on their programs and shit, but I just don't toe any party line, but I appear to be political. But I'm not political. I'm just common sense. And if I go on some of these podcasts and shows, some of this shit may come out. Like, some people, viewers, are just like, I got a notification from Twitter and it's like, there goes Matt Walsh again. Here goes Ben Shapiro. There goes Tim Pool. There goes all the fucking neocons. Here go the liberals. Got the liberals started. They got the liberals started like a chainsaw. and then the left puts out something that gets the right started, like the mud tires on Richie from Boston's Land Cruiser. Shout out to the mud tires on Richie from Boston's Toyota. But it's like, just keep going in circles. Think I'd be more alt-right than right. Yo, somebody called me alt-right. I guess people think that's just for white people. Originally, conservatives conserved public land. Teddy Roosevelt established the national parks. Fuck Teddy Roosevelt. And I'm saying that in jest. I don't know enough about him to genuinely say fuck him. I'm just saying fuck him. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I don't know. Shout out to Teddy Roosevelt though. Fuck him. And fuck Kennedy too. Fuck JFK. Niggas like, he got shot because he was trying to stop the banking. No, he wasn't. That nigga promoted that shit. Fuck JFK. And today, I'm telling you... Wait. Hold on. Citizens of America, today I have to let you know that we will put a man on the moon. If it is the last thing that I do as president... Niggas like, he didn't even put a man on the moon. That happened after he was out of office. Then that nigga died, and then they put a man on the moon. That's all JFK talked about in this speech. Putting a man on the fucking moon. Today, my dream is that for America, we can put a man on the moon and bring him home safely back to Earth. They was like, wait a minute, nigga, do what? Now you can't even find the footage of that shit no more. Oh, y'all stupid. Not y'all, but you. You see, stop calling people stupid. All right, I'm chilling. My hands are. Somebody said, "Who's your manager, BG?" The fat blue jay with the satchel. Somebody said loves to you or your thoughts. Bro, my thoughts ain't worth shit unless you put them into action. And that's what I do. Shit that I can work on, like myself. That's why I say I'm not worried about the world, in as much as I know what the end result of the world will be. I just keep myself spiritually grounded, even though that's getting harder and harder to do. The more you block out certain shit, the more that becomes more attainable. You just have to block out certain shit. Like my last skit I did, it was like, yo, fuck mainstream media. When I walked in there and killed everybody reading headlines and reporting on mainstream media, yeah, that was one of my last skits. Like, I meant that shit. I was done with it back then. And then I followed up with this skit on bartering and trading goods. I was telling you something. But niggas just hee ha ha. Niggas don't get it. So now I'm just talking to you, and I don't feel like making skits no more. Bruh, and I got called a whole bunch of names for being, he's anti-vax. And then I sit here and I see the same people that were calling me anti-vax last year, now all of a sudden. And I'm like, how can I respect you? Like, I see the party switches. I see the talking points go full circle. But I've seen this multiple times on multiple fronts with multiple issues. 1 minute these same issues are on the left. The next minute these issues are on the right, center, far left, far right, bro. You just gotta be you. You just gotta, you do what you do and let the world do what it can do about it. You just gotta, and it's easy. Ain't nothing but something to do. Ain't nothing but something to do. Somebody said, actually, it's a flat ball. There you go starting shit. Well, actually, it's a flat ball. There you go starting shit. The dimensionals. I ain't even know there was a dimensional side. It's like you got the flatters, you got the globers, and then the dimensionals came out. It was like, dimension, go! And the globe people and the flat people was like, what the fuck are you, bro? The globe people and the flat people teamed up to fight the dimensional. It's a dimension. Niggas was like, what? Nigga? And then I came in and brought peace to it all by making you laugh at yourselves, because all of y'all are fucking retarded. And then you die. and then you die. So fucking, cheer up. Because death, people don't want to talk about death, but death is the shit. Because death actually gives value to life. If it wasn't for death, would you really cherish life? Like, look, like you watch the movies, you look at people like Dracula and these people who live forever and ever, they're fucking miserable. Like, their life has no value, which is why they suck blood. They need the life force of other people to feel anything. But I know that's Hollywood in the movies, but once you understand that core concept, it's like, yo, I have something to look forward to. You even look forward to it. It's like, is that the end all be all, even if you don't accept what's written in scripture? You can find solace in the fact that death gives your life value, so do something with it. But understand, you die, and you are not a god. Somebody said, we all gonna die. It is what it is. Somebody said, check out my video on NASA. I have it. It's a short 30 seconds. Well, y'all check out O'Darn's video. Shout out to you, O'Darn. I don't even know you. Somebody said, BG early. I don't even know. I couldn't even say that. It's too early. The sun is in my eye. The sun is doing this weird thing. Yo, can you chill? Can you chill? Like, can we pump the brakes on that real quick? Somebody said, I haven't seen the sun since Wednesday. Well, that nigga's out here right now asking for donations. This nigga like, yo, what you got? Let me check them pockets. What you got? You got anything, son? You got anything, son? Little son. Hey, son. Call me big son. Just, do you want a heat wave? Do you want a heat wave? The sun up there talking about climate change. Climate change. Nigga, climate change. I showed Greta Thunberg the way. I showed that little bitch the way. Today, entire ecosystems are collapsing. How dare you? Somebody said global warming. He out there eating your lunch. Acid rain, bro. All that fake ass sci-fi shit. You know me, I have been here since tool reviews. Oh darn, damn, you been here since the tool reviews? Shout out to you, you a rider. A lot of people, I started doing mechanic videos, and then I started doing tool reviews, and people's like, where's the mechanic videos? Like, I've been through all this before, so people wanting to see more skits and leaving because I'm not doing skits isn't nothing new. I was making money doing automotive repair videos because I'm a fucking mechanic. And then I started doing tool reviews, and the people who watch my automotive repair videos didn't like that. And I lost money. I lost viewers and subscribers and gained a new audience that likes seeing tool reviews, and the ones that stayed behind that like seeing the occasional auto repair video. Then I fucked everybody up and started doing skits. I really lost a lot of people. My shit dipped, and then it went back up. All I know is High Impact Flick shared that one video. It was up from that. And then I just started live streaming. Shit dipped. And then it kept dipping. Like right now, people like, oh, you're not funny. You cuss a lot. You're vulgar. You're low vibration. And I'm like, hey, everything has an audience. Like, the world doesn't revolve around you and what you want to see. You just got, your audience just hasn't arrived yet. And the ones that stay, they stay. Shout out to y'all. But in due time, people will understand I do what I do and let people do what they can't do about it. Because at the end of the day, ain't nothing but something to do. Some people are scared to do what they want to do. Some people are scared. People are going to talk about them. Like, y'all really think this is high school? I mean, they're gonna talk about me though. If I honestly don't want to do this, I honestly want to go do something else. Marjorie Taylor Greene, where you at? You, Marjorie Taylor, you really a moist towelette. Everybody was talking big shit about Marjorie Taylor Greene on my feed, timeline, scrolling. She's gonna do something about anything. This bitch come out and apologize to Jewish people for absolutely no reason at all. Just a moist ass apology. Alright guys, so today I realized that my comments were absolutely insensitive, and what actually happened was I went to the Holocaust Museum in DC, and I realized there's a lack of evidence for any easy bake ovens or gas chambers. So now I'm coming back out here to apologize because I realized what I said was insensitive, and now I'm on my way to go suck a rabbi's dick. Like, she literally said that verbatim. That's legit what she said. And then people like, shit. I pointed out, niggas was like, I was like, yo, this is your hero? Y'all a bunch of Stephen Hawkings. That made me laugh. It may not have made you laugh. Y'all retarded. Stephen Hawkins was retarded. Stephen Hawking sounded demonic. Like, I seen that Jim Bob shit. Niggas was talking about Stephen Hawking. Don't nobody talk about Stephen Hawking like Jim Bob talk. That nigga had it translated and everything, all fucked up in that chair on his Christopher Reeve shit. That nigga, he don't talk about him. He's the smartest person. He was fucking smart. Intelligent, unlike you. Yeah, Stephen Hawking was so smart and couldn't figure out how to get out of that fucking chair. As a matter of fact, he couldn't figure out how not to die. Men need to humble themselves everywhere. And once you understand that, you give less and less fucks about politics. Just a bunch of men that want to be gods. Not gods, but gods in their own eyes. Keep going in circles, circles, round and round, the way you doing me so bad, and I can't. Shout out to whoever sing that song. It's a cozy day out here. Is that walnut behind you? Slab it up. Cutting boards go for 50 to 100 bucks. And that's why I'm telling people out here that like, you know, want something to do, want a skill, and want to work or want to make some extra money. Yo, go pick up wood. People will pay people to fell trees in their backyard on their property somewhere. Yo, get you a truck. To the guy who said getting a truck is get a truck. Bro, my truck is worth its weight in gold, but you gotta be a man. You gotta put the gloves on, get some chaps, do what you gotta do, get the job done. Clear properties, make more money, flip that. You know? Flip that. People need labor. People don't need no salty cracker, computer tech, read headline. People need labor. Like, go pick that shit up. Go load it up in the bed, put it in the bed. Get a fucking trailer. Haul that shit away for people. You know, this is common sense. Like, people are like, oh, that's groundbreaking. Nah, this is common sense. It's shit that men do. Like, men do what men do. Like, get out the fucking house. Go log out. Somebody said, you log out. You can't tell me log out, nigga. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside on a cell phone with a selfie stick. And I have a Blue Jay that wears a purse as my manager. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't follow me. Don't listen to me. Don't do none of that shit. If you hear something worth value, if not, don't. I just be talking shit. Nigga, I got a selfie stick. This is a selfie stick. I'm comfortable. Somebody said we are Legion. Oh, shout out to the Salty Army people. Apparently, some of y'all can take a joke. Them hog life people, they can't. As a matter of fact, after I put out that video, Tom McDonald fans versus Salty Cracker fans, it was a whole bunch of people that's like, your subscriber number has dipped. And it's because you talked about Salty Cracker. I was like, damn, these niggas and hog life people, like y'all niggas like people. And if you don't care about subscribers, then why are you talking about losing subscribers, nigga? I'm really not. It's just interesting to me, and I could use that data to process and diagnose why a lot of you people are bitches and get absolutely nothing accomplished in your life. Because in your mind, the salt of life comes from views, likes, and subscribers, and even how much money you can make doing absolutely nothing. This is why I say we live in two different worlds. Like, do I really think it's moral to sit there and collect money talking about the fallen state of America? You could debate that, but what I can't do is not be a fucking man. Whatever, you could debate that all day too. So at the end of the day, it comes full circle to me doing what I do and you doing what you can do about it. And shout out to Lil Wayne, because I actually got that from a Lil Wayne bar. Somebody said I worked the shovel. All I seen was shovel, then it scrolled up. Shout out to you. You got a shovel. You doing more than a lot of people right now. This nigga has a shovel. That's a great start. Someone should pay me to do my dishes. Like, small businesses are built on shit like that. That shit sounds stupid, but that's what small businesses are built on. Like, there's people that'll literally come do your dishes for you. Like, you pay them. And there's people that need that done. Apparently, people, it's no different than needing a mobile mechanic or a plumber. It's like people will buy something and then don't know how to maintain it. That's why I went and got a Z-mower. I drove a long distance to go get that fucking Z-mower. And I know how to fix them. A lot of people with lawn care businesses don't. So they'll call you out to come fix their shit. That you would think you should be able to do is yours. You should be able to clean your own dishes. They're your dishes. You made them dirty. But that's not how the world works. And it's concepts like that that small businesses are built on. Like, I can go replace the hydros in a Z-mower or do some transmission work on vehicles or something for somebody who owns that transmission and they don't know what the fuck they're doing with it. All they know how to do is just drive it. But you fucking Mexicans, I'm coming for you because I'm starting a landscaping business. I'm coming for y'all jugular. Where y'all Mexicans at? Yeah, nigga, yeah, BG's landscaping. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I can't call it Barricade Garage landscaping because niggas be like, Barricade Garage, people like to look things up. And when you look things up, you be like, Barricade Garage landscaping, then you gonna see Barricade Garage. And then you be like, oh, fuck no, not him. Fuck no. Like, people won't even give me a chance. They be like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, pal. Get the fuck out of here, pal. Are you serious right now, dude? He thinks he's gonna cut my grass, bro. Like, fucking seriously right now, dude? Are you serious right now, dude? Are you serious right now, dude? You know, so it's like, I can't go with Barricade Garage. Like, I hate to say it, but Barricade Garage is tainted. I need a different logo. I can't. I've talked too much shit as Barricade Garage. And people are like, Barricade Garage, wait a minute. That nigga's worse than Amazing Lucas. Fuck no. Call Julio. Have Miguel and Julio and Gato come over and cut the grass. Fuck Barricade Garage landscaping. They can treat, that's because they can treat Mexicans any fucking way they want to, because them niggas illegal. What you gonna do? Maria coming, I broke my handies, bro. Bitch, get out there and cut. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you don't have insurance. Get the fuck out there. You're costing me money. You're costing yourself money. Get the fuck out there. Americans don't put up with that shit. Americans be like, bro, I'm done. Americans will walk the fuck off the job site and be like, nope. And that's a blessing and a curse. That dignity. You know, that dignity you have as Americans, just certain shit you won't put up with. But people need farmers and people need, I get it, people need people to pick the grapes, to work, but they don't want to pay people. But I understand that problem on twofold, because I was watching a show, and in that show, there was a black farmer. He had a watermelon farm. All jokes aside, he had a serious problem. He said, my grandfather gave me this business and this land. He had like 30 acres or something. He said, I only use, out of those 30 acres, I only use 2 acres. And the guy doing the interview, he was like, why? He said, because it's hard to find work. And all he employed was Americans. So he has property, he has land that could yield a lot more than what it's actually doing because there's a labor shortage and people don't want to work. And he said these people, they just move to the city. No one wants to work. No one wants to do this type of work. They just want to code and shit, you know? and have Bitcoin wallets and shit. So at that moment, I felt where he was coming from. And this is why a lot of people, they'll hire the illegal immigrants and pay them like 2 cents an hour so they can farm all 30 acres of their property and make more and more money. But this guy stuck to it. He was like, nah. He was like, I'm only going to do these acres right here because I can't find, you know. He employed people from his community. The shout out to that guy. He down there in Alabama, I think. But I understand that issue. Somebody said, uh-oh, watch out mentioning crypto, BG. You'll summon the hive. Man, fuck crypto and fuck all of crypto's followers and people trying to tell me the gospel of crypto. Fuck the crypto hive. And I'm gonna pepper in some fuck Tom McDonald hog life people. I'm gonna just add that as the zest on top of what I just said. Because I can fucking say it. People's like, you will never, and Tom McDonald, okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna fucking leave right now, bro. I'm just gonna fucking leave right now, bro. Are you serious right now, Dad? Are you serious right now, Dad? They're gonna be like, fuck hog life. Are you serious right now, Dad? Bro, are you fucking serious right now, dude? Are you serious right now, dude? Huh. Fuck you, BG. I'm out. Are you serious right now, dude? Somebody said, I'm wearing a hog hat right now. Shout out to you. That's some funny shit. Nigga, just hog life. Nigga get around me without the hog army and gotta turn their cap backwards to hide that hog life shit. Cause you know I'ma flame you the fuck up. Shout out to Tom McDonald and them. Shout out to the hog life people. I actually like y'all. That's what y'all don't know. I actually like y'all. I really don't like Tom McDonald. I actually like y'all though. I just smell bitch. Bro, you can't get mad at somebody for smelling bitch. It is what it is. And ain't no hard feelings. Like, ain't no grudges held. Like, shout out to him. He has that sweaty look about him that just like, he actually no bullshit. I'm gonna tell you, Tom McDonald actually reminds me of this one white guy who I knew in prison, and he got his ass whooped by the Aryan Circle. And then he went and tried to join the gangster disciples, and they beat his ass too. And then after that, they just started taking his commissary whenever he would buy it. So he stopped getting commissary. And he was making phone calls, and the gangs made him give his phone time to them and made him give their homies three-way phone calls that his girl had to do. It was a shit show. Like, Tom McDonald reminds me of that guy. And he wasn't a bad guy. He was a good guy. He had a good heart. Bless his heart. But what happened was somebody smelled bitch. And when someone smells bitch, it's over for you. I look at Tom McDonald, I smell bitch. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not in that mindset though. Understand, I'm not promoting that. It's just certain things you don't. Like, I guess you can consider that my programming. And I can't, no matter how good I am, I try to walk the right way. I'm still a shark. Take that however you want to take it. I don't hurt people. I don't do nothing. I just know, like, it's a technique. You know how to spot people by how they walk. It's not even how they talk or the expression on their face. It's how they walk into an uncertain situation. You learn to look. Some of the shit I know, some FBI agents who claim they do that body shit, how they can learn a thing or two. There's certain things about niggas in prison. You learn this shit. Y'all probably think I don't know. I don't even know how to talk about this, but yeah, I smell bitch on Tom McDonald, and I'm a shark. I know it. Tom McDonald be giving the homies phone calls with have Nova Rockefeller calling Hoovers on the outside. Be like, Patrick, man, there's somebody from 5 News Hoover. Shout out to Nova Rockefeller. I like that though. One thing I can say about Nova, that's what you're supposed to do. You stick by your man. Shout out to them. Bro, he just sat next to me on some Disney princess shit. Just started chirping. He's like, ah, la la la, fa la 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 la. I can translate bird for you people. Just fa la 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 la. This nigga started singing Christmas carols. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Until a fat blue jay with the purse comes out the tree. Get the fuck away from my client. And ain't no peanuts on the tree stump. This nigga's over here. La 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 la. But you know what to look out for. But yeah, that dude didn't deserve that shit. Man, that's fucked up. Like, it's good people that get fucked over. That's why you don't have to harden your heart. You don't have to be. You don't have to be this go hard per. But a lot of people got good hearts, and they just get fucked over constantly, and that good heart turns them into a bitch. Now, you can have a good heart and not be a bitch, but how you do that depends on your mentality, not what you say or what you tell people you're gonna do. It's all in your mentality and how you handle certain situations when they come at you. Bro, I could write a fucking book on this shit, man. Like, I know people. I have a degree in like human psychology and shit. Like, just trust me. This nigga's trying to sell me weed now. It's like, nigga, you need to smoke. I have the bags. La 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 la. I also have a quarter ounce. La 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 la. Nigga, this shit here get you high as me, nigga. La 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 la. Somebody said I tried to be a cherry picker and ranch hand. They wouldn't allow non-Hispanics. Right, because they know eventually you're gonna start complaining. That's not a bad thing. It's just you have dignity. A lot of people who come here illegally, they know they fucked up. They know they can't go back home. They are completely demoralized and have no dignity. Despite what you see on TV or what the left tries to tell you about them, those people are in a fucked up position. So they will do what you want by default. Nick, jab, yeah, give me the vaccine. I'll take all 33 vaccines. Like, they don't care. That shit, they don't comprehend that shit. Like, they don't care. They will replace the fuck out of you. And a lot of them don't have this preconceived notion of what Americans are supposed to stand for and do. So they'll take all the vaccines, they'll listen to anybody, they'll take the pay cuts, they'll get treated like shit on the job. The dude with the land, he could be making all the profit. Get them niggas 2 cents an hour, they'll do it. They will fucking do it. They won't unionize, they won't, they'll do it. They'll talk shit about you, fucking gringo. They'll talk shit about you, but they'll do it. Because they're fucking demoralized. Americans have this air of superiority about them. Everybody. I don't give a fuck if you a foreigner, came here, if you were born here, you have an air of superiority about you. Even the depressed people. America's depressed people are the happiest people on earth compared to some people in certain countries. So when you got people coming from an environment like that, Yeah, they'll come here and just be like, hey, y'all don't want to do this. Y'all just take vaccine. Do what? Yeah. Yeah, I paying your fees. Like, I'll have somebody come paint my fence for like $25 if I can do it. He'll show up. He'll show up with like 10 people. Americans don't do shit like that. Somebody said this is sketch comedy gold right now. America is just America. Because America is America. And Americans on a mass scale don't know. Let me phrase this right. Americans on a massive scale don't know adversity. A lot of these people coming here do. They couldn't even hold on to their countries. Like when you have that many men fleeing their countries, you know it's fucked up. And you know they're not sending their best. The type of people you want are warriors. People who fight and people who have morals and stand for something. But what you're going to keep getting is anything but that, because they left when shit got hard. So yeah, you're getting a lot of bitch made ones peppered in with some authentic ones, and a lot of them are Catholic too. Like, let's not forget that a lot of illegal immigrants coming from the South, they're Catholics. Nobody wants to pay attention to that fact though. So it's like, when you can't fight, that's like me leaving America and going to Somalia. Like, America's fucked up. I'm over here in Somalia now. I couldn't do nothing about it. Villages burnt, nigga, whole neighborhoods destroyed, fucking commies moved in, whatever. And I'm just in Somalia, demoralized. How would you feel? Like, you automatically feel like you don't belong. So now you're just here. You'll do anything they'll tell you to do, because you're completely and utterly destroyed as a man. You couldn't even hold on to your home. And this is why back in the day, people sank, the captains sank with the ship. Like, it wasn't all this leaving and all this. Like, nah, it's like, I was raised here, I'll die here. Like, a lot of people with true pride, they don't move. They don't go nowhere. Like, they're like, did the shit on fire? All right, bet. They be like, what you do? I'm gonna get out the fire, wait, but I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna rebuild. Nigga, we're gonna rebuild. Like, I was born here. Nigga, I'm gonna die here. Trapper shack and everything until I get this shit up and running. A lot of people don't have that mindset. That's some American shit. What used to be some American shit. Now, America's mentality is to run. Americans have a fleeting mentality. Shit gets a little hard, they fucking run. I can see Americans in Somalia right now. Do y'all have any work for me to do? I understand the argument on both fronts. I get it. Somebody said, yeah, a victim mentality. Somebody said, or they joined the Marine Corps. Somebody said, can you blame me for wanting to flee Chicago? Nah, I can't blame you. I can't blame anybody. This isn't a blame game here. But certain neighborhoods in Chicago, okay, so remember how I told you the intimate story of how I got stabbed by the Africans? And when I got sent to prison, I spoke with my cousin on the phone. who found Chili's, the guy who stabbed me, because he went back to Africa ASAP. But my people on the street, all my cousins and homies and shit, they found Chili's mom and his brother. They was like, what's up? I told, leave them alone. They don't have nothing to do with nothing. That's because even in my most animalistic state, I still had morals and principles. So I'm not going to have people air out his family or do anything like that. Like that's beneath me, for real. And all that would have done was kept shit going. Then the Africans would have hurt some of my people that didn't have nothing to do with it. And then it just escalates from there. And then it becomes something out of hand that you can't control no longer. Even though I'm the person that started it, I could be like, hey, chill out. But now it's too late. Because now it's not just me that was hurt. It was the person I told to chill out's family members. Like, nah, fuck chill out. The Africans just came over here and got my sister. Ain't no chill out. So you see how that keeps shit going. When you as a man, when you're in a position to quell the flames of a fire that can quickly get out of hand, you do it. I didn't understand what I was doing when I did it, but I'm glad I did it even though I didn't understand it. Because I wanted to, but some was just like, nah, let that shit go. Because I'm a man. Right now, what you have is a lot of boys in Chicago that don't have men like me around. That understand the streets, that understand the gang mentality. Not to put myself on that level, but I'm just saying, there are no OGs. The OGs aren't men. They're doing the same thing that the younger people are doing. Out there gang banging, driving Nissan Altimas, not working. You know, shit like that. Like what happened when you get somebody like me come around? It's like, no, put the Draco down. Go get a fucking truck and come help me. I'll pay you. Come help me move this cement. Come help me clear somebody's property. Let's go over here to this side and let's really get shit accomplished. Let's go work. Like you don't have that. And when you don't have that, you have a decaying neighborhood. Because a lot of the men are gone, and the men that are there aren't worth shit. Because they're doing the same shit that they tell the youngins not to do. Hanging out on corner stores. Their life has no value because they don't understand life. They see death as being a rite of passage to be a real nigga. Oh, I'm a real nigga. I put my life on the line for my set. I'm a real nigga. You know, they see life. Life is disposable. They live to get back. Their hearts are hardened by revenge. They hold grudges, and y'all know how I feel about people that hold grudges. You a bitch. You a woman. You're very female. But they don't have no one to tell them that. So they do what they think makes them a man. Oh, I'm going to pick up this Draco and I'm going to go over there to this GD block and clap as many as I see. Or I'm going to go over here and shoot at the 2-6ers. Or I'm going to go over here, I got beef with the Latin Kings. I got to go air a couple of them out. So when the societal standard within that certain system that's going on in Chicago is that's how what they see as being a man, then what you're going to get is Chicago. What you're going to get is Baltimore. What you're going to get is DC. What you're going to get is Philadelphia. What you're going to get is New York. What you're going to get is Orlando. What you're going to get is Little Rock, Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth. Because the men are gone. And I can sit up here and say, be a man all day, but what I can't do through this is show you how to be a man. But what I can do is get the youngins around me, the boys, to be men. It ain't just about talking about it. A lot of people talk about it, wear the shirts, make men men again. But those men that say make men men again, they do shit like read headlines. Y'all know I had to say shot somewhere. I had to say these shot somewhere. What those men do is read headlines. What the men need to do is teach the boys how to work with their fucking hands. And y'all notice a lot of people, they tell people, oh, get a trade, but a lot of those people telling people to get a trade don't actually have a trade themselves. Not only am I telling you to get a trade, I can teach you how to be a mechanic. I can teach you slight diagnostic skills. I can teach you the best way to go about replacing an engine. This isn't just, oh, do something valuable. I can show you. As a matter of fact, the shit on my channel has helped a lot of people out than people reading headlines ever will and ever can. That's how you make men men again. So when you see me up here live streaming and you think I'm just talking my shit, understand I've already put in the work. But getting back to Chicago, no, I cannot blame you for wanting to leave. There's nothing to stick around for in certain parts. And Chicago's a beautiful place. It ain't all just shoot 'em up, bang, bang. It ain't all just shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You got some good people out there in Chicago. But at the end of the day, the good people are scared of the younger people. The supposedly OGs are scared of the younger people. Because everybody wants to be a gangster. Nobody wants to be a man first. Even as a gangster, I was a man first and let that shit see known. It is what it is. But y'all willing, I was saved from that depraved mindset. I never fully blanked out and actually went there. Even though I did a lot of things, I always had a lot of good in me. And a lot of people saw that. And that's why a lot of people listen to me. Somebody said, seriously, bless anybody who makes tutorials and lessons for people on basics stuff. Thank you. I did a lot of that. Exactly, oh darn. I wasn't a man then. I was what I thought a man was supposed to be. And even then, like Project Pat said, like I grew up with a father. So a lot of people naturally that didn't have fathers, they listen to me. It's just certain things that I understood and could foresee that they couldn't. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but that's for a whole nother story. But I grew up with a father. From being born with a father that did time so I could spend time with my mom, to the child protection services coming to take us from our mom and being thrown in the foster care system where I was for a long ass time. Then I got adopted by a family where there was a man in the house. It just so happened that that's not enough. Like people with fathers, they still become gangbangers, drug dealers, degenerates, etc. It's what happens when the world gets a hold of you. Like I always thought I knew better. I always thought I could do better. So I left home when I was 16. Went to a shady side of town, Riverdale. And that's where I had my first encounter with Mexicans, El Salvadorians. They were gangbanging. MS-13, Brown Pride, and 18th Street. So what the guys did that were over there, they formed their own gangs. It was like, oh, they doing this, running around, stabbing niggas up and shit, robbing our aunties and uncles and shit. Enter Crips and Bloods. I mean, that's just how it happened. Fake or not, that's what it was. And that was a way we seen to fight back against the Mexicans. Well, not Mexicans, but the Latino gangs. That's what we did. And I felt like I had to be a part of that because I believed in a black community back then. So that just set me on a road to going from trying to do something that I seen was on the righteous path to quickly becoming a terror in that neighborhood. You know, it always starts out with pure intentions, but then it quickly turns into something else. It always turns into something else. Once you replace one form of terror, and we're gonna get them out of the neighborhood, and then pretty soon that coalition you form becomes the terror in that neighborhood. It always happens. It always happens. The mindset is what gets you in trouble. But y'all willing, I had other plans for my life, so I didn't die out there in the streets. Somebody said you escaped the plantation. Congrats. Yeah, now I see people in politics on the same plantation, just in a different format. And it's the same plantation, just with different expectations in a different code of ethics, but it's very much the same. Somebody said, BG, what do you think of Bryson Gray? Oh, shout out to Bryson Gray. I like Bryson Gray. I like Bryson Gray, even though I really don't think his music is all that great. He's a man and he stands on his principles. Like, I won't listen to it, but it's a man, I can respect him. Even though he's like he's the conservative type that I'm really not fond of. Man, much respect to Bryson Gray. Because when that shit got popping on TikTok and everybody kind of jumped on him like that, you know, the homie stood his ground. When everybody was coming at him about that gay shit, about that LGBTQ shit, and all these gay-ass conservatives, yeah, you shouldn't, yeah, nigga, Bryson Gray is like, it is what it is. Like, he reads his scripture and he doesn't duck that gay shit. And that's a big topic in that world. Conservatives right now are turning that curve into being the gay party. They already have done it. And they've already accepted it. I seen this with my own eyes with Charlie Kirk. Trannies for Trump. And a lot of conservatives like to act like, oh, that's not, anybody can vote conservative. Yeah, but see, what happens is, as a conservative, and trust me, even though I don't like conservatives, I'm conservative. As a conservative, you got to understand, once you sell out as a conservative just to get votes, because you want them tranny votes, once you sell out as a conservative to get votes, you lose your moral grounding, you lose your footing, you lose your solid foundation. Once you sell out for votes, you're done. The devil always comes to collect. This is why the Republican Party is ineffective. This is why conservatives are left scratching their head at everything. How come they don't get it? This is why you will never win. Because you've already gave so much ground in the name of votes. It's the same thing Christianity did. I'll tell you something about Christianity. Halloween. Halloween isn't the devil's holiday. Halloween is a Catholic holiday. A lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people did know that. Halloween literally stands for Holy Night. What they did was the Hallowed, as in holy, evening. Hallowed evening. They shortened it Halloween, which comes before November 1st, which is All Saints Day. They did this to gain converts when the Romans conquered northern European territory. I believe the original holiday of Halloween was called Samhain. Instead of the Roman Catholics being like, all right, y'all got y'all shit, we don't do that. They was like, all right, we can incorporate that. We just join, just come in. Yeah, fucking Halloween, yeah. It was like, it's not some way we call it Halloween, but you can still keep your practices, wear your mask, dress up to keep the souls away. That's what they did. This is what Christianity has been doing. And you see where Christianity is today. Same thing happened with Easter, Christmas. All of Christianity's major holidays were pagan. And the reason why is because they wanted converts. They didn't want to remain sincere. It doesn't matter what you feel about Christianity, whether you're atheist, Christian, Muslim, whatever. The lesson is still the same. Once you start doing things for converts, or once you start giving ground just so you can get votes, you lose in the long run. It may feel good at that moment. It may seem like the right thing to do, but you lose because the people you convert don't have that same fervor and don't have the same temperament and aren't morally grounded as, say, you would be. And then those people go and convert more people. And then before you know it, shit is so watered down, no one knows which way is up. Like in 10 years from now, no conservatives won't even remember they used to be anti-LGBTQ because they want more and more. They'll be like, all right, you can do that gay shit. Just come vote Republican. You know, it used to be set up as a Christian thing. It was like God, country, so on and so forth. But now it's anything but that. And you will pay the price. You will pay the ultimate price. If your movement is going to die, let it die with dignity. But when you convert people, pretty soon your movement is no longer a movement you recognize. It's no longer an organization you recognize. And even on a smaller scale, I did this with the Crips. And I seen it happen with the Bloods. The Bloods used to put on so many people. They just beat so many people. Just throw up G-Shine, throw up neighborhood blood. Have people throwing up 9 Trey blood, Miller Gangster Time, Swan Bloods, Queen Street throwing up Inglewood Family. They had put on so many people onto their sets that they sets became unrecognizable. And the more and more people they put on, the softer they got, because those people didn't understand what it was to be a Blood. I'm just giving you an example on a street level. I gave you one on a religious level. I gave you one on a political level. I'm just giving you one on a street level. And those people, even though they had the numbers because they kept putting people on their hoods, the people they put on weren't fighters. So when it came time for them to go up against, say, the Nation of Islam, which they often did, the Bloods and the Muslims, they clashed a lot. The Bloods would get duffed the fuck out. And they were scratching their heads like, why are we losing? We got the numbers. Yeah, because you don't have fighters. You don't have people who understand. You don't have people who are morally grounded and know what it means to actually be a Blood, a gang member. That loyalty, yeah, you didn't put that on. What you put on was bitch. So that's a religious, a political, and a street level example of what I think about that, and why I know how I feel is actually true, because I have experience. But yeah, shout out to Bryson Gray to get back to the original point. I ain't got no problem. I can't say nothing bad about him. I can't say fuck Bryson Gray. I can't. I know his homie is Brandon Tatum, and I can't say fuck Brandon Tatum, because I sat up there and I seen Brandon Tatum take down that interview he did with Bryson Gray when Bryson Gray was defending himself from the slurs of the conservatives that was claiming to be, you know, that was siding with the gay people on that shit. When all that shit got to happen, Brandon Tatum took that video down. It was like, damn. And I was actually enjoying that one. I wanted to hear the homie opinion. But they friends, they cool. I ain't gonna do nothing like that. But I just see weakness where I see weakness. Brandon Tatum weak. Shout out to him though. Shout out to him. But he's wacky, wavy, inflatable. Like when he sat up there and played that Tom McDonald video. I know Tom McDonald, your homie, and I know you want views. And I know the quickest way to get views is to do a Tom McDonald reaction video. So he did that. On the video, he had the boy in there dressed like a girl, Blair White. Blair, yeah. Conservatives are very fond of Blair White. It's a nigga that's dressed like a female, you know, just for those that don't know. In that video, Tom McDonald had Blair White was twerking on a car with her middle finger up. His middle finger up, whatever you want to call it. As Brandon Tatum was doing the review, I remember he paused the video on the tranny on Blair White and was like, it looked like a woman, don't it looked good for the tranny. It's not a Bruce Jenner. It's not no Caitlyn Jenner. I was like, so you don't like transgender people when they look like Caitlyn Jenner or Bruce Jenner, but when it's a Blair White, you like, oh, that's passable. It is a passable tranny. As a shark, I smell blood in the water. And then a week later, he does a video on, can you believe they're doing Drag Queen Story Hour? And I'm like, look at what you promote. Even when you say you don't promote it. But what I notice about conservatives is they will promote transgenderism and gender dysphoria when it fits their agenda. Say, for instance, Blair White, because Blair White claims to be a conservative. They'll promote that and be like, see, the transgender community should be like this. How about no transgender community? How about understanding, just like the black community, the transgender community isn't a fucking community. They just put that label community on transgender people so that they feel like they have to move in unison as one. And where we go one, we go all. So if this person offends us, we need to form like Voltron and attack. It's a switch. They're hitting the button and they're playing with your emotions. I understand it from that front, but I also understand it from the front that conservatives shouldn't be bothered with that bullshit at all. It's gender dysphoria, people. It's a mental illness. I don't give a fuck if the person with the mental illness claims to be a conservative, Republican, libertarian, atheist, Zac Efron, attack helicopter, Justin Bieber. I don't give a fuck what you claim to be, but what I know is what you're not. You're not a woman. So for you to sit up there and claim as a man that you are indeed a woman and expect me to welcome you with open arms into my organization, gang, clique, nation, etc., whatever, that would make me a bitch. I don't have nothing against you. You'll just never be a part of mine. Because my shit is lid tight. You know? No hate. No hate. There ain't no hate. It's just understanding that I can't fully trust somebody who has gender dysphoria. You're confused about who you are. I don't need you. We don't need your gender dysphoric votes. This is what I feel like the Republican Party should be saying, but they don't, because they sell out for votes. We don't need your gender dysphoric votes. And then the Republican Party will sit there and say, they're not even 1% of this country. How come they get to cancel people? And then sit up there and be like, we need to get the transgender votes. We need to get these transgender votes. If they don't mean nothing, why are you working so hard to get their votes? Why are you caping for their votes? They want to be gay superheroes. Nah. Nah, none of that here. You can do what you do, just understand. You could be in the Republican Party. You could go over there and be liberal. You could be libertarian. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just understand you will never be in barricade garages survival post-apocalyptic group, whatever the fuck that is, and whenever the fuck that happens. I can't trust you. And I'm saying that with love. You don't know who you are. That's when I don't even answer the phone. I'm not even answering the phone for that nigga. That nigga's on my manager on the other end. Why the fuck isn't he answering the fucking phone? Hold on. We're gonna sign. Just wait. I gotta talk. Hold on. No, don't. Answer the fucking phone. Fuck. I had your shirts printed up. I had your promo code, everything. Fuck. I have transgender people lined up to buy your merchandise. And you went and said that bullshit. Fuck, answer the phone. That don't go to voicemail. Leave a message. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Fuck you so hard. Fuck you so hard right now. All these transgender people are leaving. I need the transgender dollar. I mean, we need it. Fuck. He didn't mean it, guys. Come back. Buy the shirts. Buy the merchandise, please. Fuck. Transgender people, please feel free to buy Barricade Garage merchandise. He didn't mean it like that. Oh no, I meant that shit like that. If you cool, you cool. If you do, you do. But just understand, we not there. And this is what it means to be authentic. Somebody said it's sad they are protecting delusions. Nah, you know, and I'll never give on my stance. I can't believe people. Well, I never seen the right actually doing shit like that. Like, you're not fond of that community when they're on the left and they got flaming pink hair. But when it's Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, and when it's Blair White, oh, it's perfectly fucking fine. Because they're going to give us Republican votes. Nigga, you know we got to get them votes, nigga. We got to do everything we can to get them votes. Just like Republicans yesterday were putting out conservatives were putting out videos trying to placate, trying to satiate the black community. Look at the illegal. They're going to give the illegals $450,000. Doesn't this make you mad? We should be getting reparations, not them. Come to the Republican side. You see it. Do you see it? You see it, right? I know you do. And I feel like, bruh, an attack. Really, Illuminati? You sent the leaf? Y'all seen the Illuminati sent the leaf, right? Or was that J.K. Rowling? That was definitely J.K. Rowling. Just shut up. How come he can say something and they cancel me and all of my private jets? That was probably Brandon Tatum's leaf. Brandon Tatum, come get your fucking leafs. Whose leaf was that? The possibilities are endless. It might have been Canada's leaf. As much shit as I talk about Canada. As a matter of fact, that's exactly who it was. Them niggas got a fucking leaf on their flag. You know they saw. This nigga has a leaf on. Put a leaf on it. Just how are we going to represent ourselves? Nigga, a maple leaf. Put the leaf on the flag right now. Let's fly it. Proud Canadians with the maple bacon leaf on our fucking flag. Just turkey bacon. Just maple leaf. Like, can't we just put a moose? A fucking moose goes hard. We could actually put a moose on our flag. No! Put the fucking leaf on it. Like, can we just please put the moose horns? Nigga, can we just, the horns of a moose? Like, you know, just anything cool. Just something cool. Just a bottle of syrup. No, put the fucking leaf on it and call it a day. Proud to be Canadian. Canadians, y'all come get y'all fucking leafs. Somebody Canadian threw a trans-dimensional leaf at me, nigga. When I find you, I'ma kick you in the chest. It is what it is, people. Somebody said moose account for a majority of homicides up there. They're pretty dangerous. Exactly. A moose, a killer. A moose is big as fuck. Moose don't give zero. Moose. Timberwolves don't even fuck with moose. The timber like, nigga, they go moose. Like, shit, I ain't fucking with that. Nigga, where's the pack? Where's the pack? Nigga, go get the pack. The pack show up. All right, what we're not going to do is go fuck with this moose. All right. There's a turkey over there. Get it. Come on, Gato, get it. Big ass moose. Somebody said, you said trans. I said trans moose? Really? What I say when I say trans? Diesel, somebody said Diesel Hound, smile. Diesel Hound in here. Diesel Hound, what's up, man? Diesel Hound try to slide in. Every time Diesel Hound show up, he know I talk about, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get that word. Diesel Hound show up. Fuck is he talking about? Is he talking about the gospel of crypto? His subscribers are ignorant. They don't understand crypto is the future. Crypto. I'm Diesel Hound with the butt plug. It's crypto. Is he speaking of crypto yet? No, he's not. Diesel Hound got mad at me for talking shit about crypto. You. Fuck! You don't understand it. You're ignorant, and so is everybody in the live chat is ignorant. This nigga came from me, my live chat, my merch sales. That's why your merch sales are low. I'm like, no, my merch sales are low because the transgender people that was going to buy them walked the fuck out. Diesel Hound, definitely Diesel Hound in here. Somebody said it's true though. Mr. Ballin made a video. Oh, I know, bro. I know. I know Moose get it in. I was the Canadian that put the leaf on. I would have put the moose on there, but they wanted a crunchy leaf. Diesel Hound, shout out to you. Are you the real Diesel Hound, or are you a nigga heard me talk about Diesel Hound and changed your screen name to Diesel Hound? I want the real Diesel Hound. Will the real Diesel Hound please stand up? For those of you that don't know, me and Diesel Hound had a little, we had a falling out. I kicked him. He called my subscribers retarded. So I kicked him. He tried to give me a Bitcoin wallet. I refused. But now he's here. He's here. Somebody said Australia is lost. I mean, shit, I heard somebody say Australia needs more white people. It was a white guy. Are you in here, or was that Canada? Somebody was like, one of these fucked up places. It was either Canada or Australia. And the white guy was like, that's because they need more white people. And I'm like, white people to do what? White people. Y'all know how I feel about white people. But you gonna send more white people to Canada and Australia to do what? Comply? They ain't gonna do nothing else. Send white people to go do what? Comply? They're good at that. You send more white people to Nova Scotia so they can join the ranks of the white people up there complying? Really, nigga? You better off sending the Catholics that jumped the border coming from the South. The Mexicans. You better off sending the Mexicans up there. If for real, it don't fucking matter at this point. You just gonna get mass compliance. Somebody said, haha, some white people get mad. I don't give a fuck if white people don't even know who they are. You can't get mad at me. Fuck white people gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna come get me? You gonna comply? You gonna pull a Ryan Long? You gonna comply? We'll show him. Let's comply. The fuck? It was like, Canada needs more white people. Meanwhile, white people in Canada coming to America complying. Shots fired at Ryan Long. Bro, I'm sending shots. Fuck! First the transgender people, now the white people are walking out. Who is just a bunch of black people in line ready to buy your merchandise? Fuck! They don't like spending this much money. White people will pay for shit. The Patriots, they'll pay for shit. They'll pay. That's what I can say about white people. They'll pay outrageous prices for Hodge Twins merchandise. I met that one. I'm not letting that go. I met that one white guy at work. I trained him on the job, and he was happy about his Hodge Twins apparel. He was like, yeah, I got the whole fucking line. They even have a shirt where it's like a bullet, and then another bullet, and then another bullet, and then it's like the caliber sizes, but then it attacks the left. So, like, yeah, I fucking bought all of them. I'm like, he was happy. Shout out to the Hodge Twins. They doing it. They doing it big though. I don't see how they're comedians, but if you want to judge success based on merch sales, yeah, them niggas successful. Antarctic Bear said boomers buying Hodge Twins merchandise. Nigga, you too, and Antarctica Bear. You know your ass bought some Hodge. You got some Hodge Twins merchandise. You bought that mug. You bought the coffee mug. Nigga, you got a Steven Crowder coffee mug in your closet right now. Nigga, just come clean. Just come clean already and join the transgender movement community, people. Elemental Q. This nigga got a Steven Crowder coffee mug. I got the people buying the Hodge Twins merchandise. They're fucking boomers. Meanwhile, this nigga has all of Steven Crowder's classic mug collection. This nigga has the mug, the hat, the shirt. You wearing your Let's Go Brandon merchandise right now, aren't you? This nigga even bought a Let's Go Brandon bumper sticker. Just Let's Go Brandon from the Hodge Twins. I like those. I like those blacks. Those are good blacks. The Hodge Twins. Bro, shout out to the Hodge Twins. I ain't mad at nobody, but I'm a shark. I just lost a lot of respect for people, for conservatives in general. Because I sat there and watched the Hodge twins try to twist Robert E. Lee's legacy to fit the narrative that they need more black votes for the conservative party. Because Republicans were defending keeping up, some of them were defending keeping up the Robert E. Lee statue. And the Hodge twins, man, don't you know we need black votes, man? What wrong with the Republican Party? What they need to know, Robert E. Lee was a racist. Yeah, he was a racist. They need to take down his statue. Yeah. And the Republican Party is sitting there acting like racist by defending this racist. And he owns so many slaves, Robert E. Lee did. We need to tear down that statue. Yeah. And the Republican Party needs these black votes. And the only way they're going to get these black votes is if they take down the statue of Robert E. Lee because he was a racist that owned so many slaves. Yeah. And I'm listening to these niggas like, damn, y'all don't know shit about Robert E. Lee. But this is a talking point. For what? To sell out to get more votes. This is what happens when you sell out for votes. You twist history to fit your narrative, just like a lot of conservatives do with Hitler, the Third Reich, the Nazis. They compare everything to Nazism. So does the left. And it's like, y'all just twisting history to fit your talking points. We can't do this. This is like not this. What do you think the Nazis did? You know, you just want to have something to sound sensational so you can, you know, garner more votes. I don't respect neither one of you. And that's not even what that was about. They damn sure got Robert E. Lee fucked up. Robert E. Lee went hard in the paint for Virginia. Specifically, and was one of the best generals that ever lived. Bro, you know how many battles the South won, the Confederates won under Robert E. Lee? But Robert E. Lee was a game changer. This is what I'm talking about. I'd rather have 10 lions than 100 sheep. The Union, they had sheep. They had the foreigners come in, the Italians, a lot of blacks, fighting battles that they knew nothing about. The South had school teachers, farmers, everyday people, regular people, ordinary people. Lincoln mobilized the military on Americans. And y'all want to sit up here and talk shit about Joe Biden? F-15, you gonna need. You can talk shit about Joe Biden, but you want to lick Lincoln's feet? Really, nigga? The president that put the military on everyday, ordinary Americans? A lot of the Confederates weren't even soldiers, warriors. They was just like, we fighting for this, and we'll die on this hill. And they fought a massive army. A massive army. The odds were against them from the jump. But they found something worth dying for. And do you think that something they found worth dying for was black people? Really, nigga? Really? You know how outnumbered they were? They fought. They didn't give a fuck. It was like the Union come. They was like, it's a good day to die then. And here you niggas go. Here you conservatives go, twisting the history to fit conservative talking points. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Robert E. Lee went the fuck in like nobody's business. And the Union thought they had something. They're like, we got him, boy. Then had to go back to the general like, we got our asses whooped. He was like, how?
You had the manpower, the people, the ammo, everything. What the fuck is going on? Like, well, they got what we don't have is the heart. You know, the Union, like we got the manpower, we got the people, we got the labor, we got the soldiers, we got the guns, ammo, everything, the numbers, but what they didn't have was heart. But in the end, you know, I hear some people out there, in the end, you know, yeah, shit didn't look so good because the Union used scorched earth tactics. Once again, there goes having no moral grounding, no respect, just your government used scorched earth tactics to achieve a victory. And the Confederates they didn't think niggas would sink that low. And they lost. Somebody said, keep this up, please. I ain't gonna keep it up, but so when you hear me say I don't respect conservatives, like, this is what I'm talking about. They twist history to fit any political narrative that's hot. Like, they like dealing in hot ticket items. They want to sell people the illusion of a particular side being better. When they lie, twist history, you know, extort it for dramatic purposes, just to be like, look, and then look at the left. And if you come over here and vote Republican, yeah. Like, I don't respect that shit. When you whore yourself out for votes, stay away from me. I don't respect that. When you don't stand your ground because votes to you are more important than your morality, I don't respect you. Cold Spring Queen said, oh, what's up, Cold Spring Queen? It sounds like you're saying Let's Go Brandon doesn't do anything, but that can't be. Man, fuck Let's Go Brandon. Let's Go Brandon doesn't do shit. But all the merchants want to capitalize on a moment in history and give you a Let's Go Brandon t-shirt and coffee mug that actually supports the psychological operation that the fucking news person that reported that bullshit was trying to pull. Just say, fuck Joe Biden. Put fuck Joe Biden on a shirt, on a coffee mug, on your socks, on your church apparel, on your skull cap, on your hoodie. You know, Let's Go Brandon. Let's Go Brandon, that's gay. It was gay from the start, and it shouldn't have even been a thing. See, my manager went and started printing up Let's Go Brandon merchandise. He calling me to tell me to apologize for saying that and to tell y'all the gospel of the Let's Go Brandon phrase so y'all can buy my church socks. Where the fuck is this nigga? I just had these printed out. Fuck! I just see a lot of people extorting for their own, you know, private interests. Some knowingly twisting events that happen to fit to fit a particular viewpoint that comes from a certain political party. It doesn't matter, left. The left does it all the time. The right. It's just, instead of going back and fixing these preconceived notions that, oh, Confederates bad, you know, they have to keep it going because it's the easier thing to do. And people don't want to stop and think about how much of a tyrant Lincoln actually was. So they just keep the lie going. They just keep the lie going. Even now, you got people talking about, oh, through Texas, we're going to succeed from the mirror and become our own. And those same people that sit there and talk shit about the Confederates. What do you think the Confederates were trying to do? And what happened a Joe Biden. But nah, you know, people want Lincoln to be a hero so bad, so you can have him. I'm just saying, everything isn't as it seems, and instead of unraveling some of these layers, people like to keep the lie alive just to make a opposite political party look bad. So we have to keep up the lie, the illusion. Somebody say you people are easily triggered. I usually don't read the chat, and I understand why. Bro, I don't even read the chat neither. I look at it, but I don't. When I'm on a track, I'm a locomotive. I do be real. I be seeing some weird shit in the chat, but I don't pay that shit no mind. Cause at the end of the day, it's like I said, like people are gonna say what they say. Like that has no bearing on how I feel or what I'm gonna say. Like I always say, I do what I do and people do what they can about it. If you don't like anything I just said right now, I don't give a fuck. If you want to debate what I say right now, I don't do that. That's you debate me and I'll prove you're wrong. I don't debate. He doesn't debate. That means he's scared. Somebody said Cold Spring Queen, love after love. I swear I thought it was love after love. Or is it life after love? Do you believe in life after love? I still don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Where's my stick? Sure. What the fuck were you talking about? I was talking about, do you believe in love after love? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cher, singer-songwriter. If I can turn back time, if I can find a way. This Celine Dion now too, ain't it? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Celine Dion. And believe that your heart will go if wherever you are. It was women watching Titanic like, I want a man like Jack that just sit in the ice so I can survive and live to annoy someone else another day. Ladies thought that was the most romantic thing ever. I'd be like, Rose, you rich bitch. Fuck no, bitch, I'm not getting this fucking ice block. Bitch, you dying today. You met the right niggas. This water cold as fuck. Think I'm gonna sit on this slab of ice, nigga. I'm clutching the shit out of this ice, nigga. Fucking let go. Fucking let go. She was like, oh, well, there ain't enough room for both of us. What they on? One nigga was on a coffee table. I was like, I don't know what is that, mahogany wood, ebony wood, cherry wood. I don't know what the fuck that was. He was floating like shit on that fucking coffee table. That shit was turned upside down. I was like, bitch, you better go over there. He got enough room on that coffee table. Apparently, that shit is made out of good wood. Go over there. This slab of ice is mine. Matter of fact, I might go over there. Fuck, he's not answering his phone. The fucking women have left the fucking line. Damn it! First, the fucking queer people, now the white people, the fucking women, fucking the Let's Go Brandon people. Well, at least I still have the black people. The black people are still in line. Well, that's good for you. Because still to this day, I say Keith Sweat can't sing worth shit. Fuck! They're leaving in mass. How did you piss off the black people? The black aunties. All these black aunties just walked out of the line. I wanna meet you. I wanna meet you. I want you, man. And I need you. And who can love you like me? Nobody who can get what you need. Keith Sweat can't sing. And I will not apologize for it. I don't give a fuck who auntie try to intimidate me. Fuck Keith Sweat. They should have never let that nigga in the studio. They should have never gave that nigga a mic. And who can love you like me? Left when called Lincoln a tyrant, he freed the slaves. Did people really think that? And till this day, I'll say the steam engine freed the slaves. All the niggas have left. Yes, all of them. The fuck? And who can love you like me? Slavery would have ended with the invention of the steam engine. Like, there's no need for all this human labor now. Like, I don't even believe in slavery as it is written out in history, as it is given to us through like Roots and those type of movies, Antebellum and all that shit. Like, still to this day, I don't know no white people that would just get a whole bunch of merchandise or items or labor and just treat it like shit constantly. Like, that's their bread and butter. Those are your farmers. Like, you don't do that. Like, that doesn't even make sense. And then they said only the rich whites had slaves. And I was like, you know the percentage of rich whites in the South? Maybe, possibly, all the rich whites were up north. There was a lot of Jews in the South, too. They owned a lot of slaves. It was just an agreement, people. One thing about it, I don't give a fuck about slavery. I'm not one of these people that sit up here and in my bag about history. Bruh, if that shit happened like how they say it happened, oh well. But it's your legacy. That's not my legacy. Like I said, when you're born into this world, you have a choice. You have a choice to make. If you look up and worship man, I can understand how that's your legacy. I get it. Me, I'll take the reborn route. Y'all willing, I'm still here today. And who can love you like me? I'm no one's bitch. By default. Who can get you what you need? I wanna meet you. I wanna meet you. I wanna call you, babe. Fuck reparations. For everybody. But I like how conservatives, once again, they show you their hand, talk all this shit about we don't need reparations, and then when they hear another group getting reparations, can you believe they're getting reparations and not us? Doesn't this make you mad, black Democrats? Don't you want to join our side? Don't you want to join the Republican side? We would have given you reparations. Like some true bitches. It shouldn't matter who get reparations or who doesn't. They can give Italians reparations tomorrow. I wouldn't bat a fucking eye. And I wouldn't be making videos on how, can you believe they're giving them reparations and not us? Come on, black Democrats, join my side. That's just so bitch. That's just so bitch. That's so bitch. I can't even put in the writing how bitch that is. Somebody say ADOS. I know what that is. I ain't worried about it. African descendants of slaves. And who can love you like me? Niggas want to sit up there and cry about who get reparations. They're getting reparations and I'm not. Obviously, if you're not getting reparations, you got what you wanted. To be a fucking American. America doesn't give America reparations. Other nations, other groups, they gave the Jews reparations. Yeah, because it's Israel, that's Jewish people. Jewish people, whatever you want to fucking call them. But once you an American citizen, it's like, no, we're not giving you reparations, nigga. No, fuck. And there goes the double-edged sword. Fuck! Reparations is retarded. Reparations is as retarded as wanting reparations. I gotta get my egg in a mule. Fuck, like some true bitches. That shit the softest shit ever. Nigga, go get a fucking truck. Go haul some fucking wood. Clear some land. Acquire land. Grow some fucking food. Right? Reparations? But the Democrats don't want to give us reparations, but the Republicans will. Like, you don't want reparations, bro? Are you serious right now, dude? Are you fucking serious right now, dude? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious, bro? We want reparations, bro. Like, the left can talk shit and be like, we're going to give niggas reparations. And the right will be like, nuh-uh. As soon as Republicans come out, we're going to give niggas reparations. People on the right are like, okay, do tell. Do tell. People, and it's like people just want, it's just like cancel culture. Like people that say they're against cancel culture just want to be the ones in the position of power to cancel culture. You want the same fucking thing. You don't want freedom of speech. If you did, you would still invite me to your little get-togethers, even after I talk shit about the Jewish people having small hats and me receiving an honorary small hat made out of paper mache. You would still let me into your events. Even after I said there's a lack of evidence for easy bake ovens and little gas chambers. You would still let me into your events. But lo and behold, no, you fucking don't. So I don't want to hear that free speech shit come out of no one's mouth from the left or right. You don't give a fuck. You just want your brand of free speech. I don't want to hear your freedom shit neither. You just want your brand of freedom. The freedom to choose what we put in our bodies because we don't want the coronavirus vaccine. But then sit up there and champion mandates for other vaccines. Measles, mumps, rubella. All these other vaccines that you got to take in order for your kids to go to school. That you have to take to get certain jobs. No one gives a fuck about that. It's just the coronavirus vaccine. Right? I understand. Like I said, I understand. I get it. You just have talking points and you need to make money from merch sales. I get it. You don't care about the mandates on these other vaccines for children that they gotta get to go to school and show and prove and all this other shit. But coronavirus vaccine is a hot button topic for a fucking reason. Your anti-vax corona vaccine shit, that shit was programmed and given to you. Like, I skipped the habit. I just beat through the tech with weapons and eat through the flesh. I don't get into none of that. I've opened the door and walked out. No need in getting mad at people and arguing and yelling and trying to prove I'm right. It is what it is. This is the world. This is why I'm not a part of the world. Somebody said, to be fair, I never researched the vaccines we have all been taking. Terrifying. And if I had known then what I know now, up, it scrolled up. Like, a lot of people don't care. A lot of people, the only reason they looked into the coronavirus shit is because that party made it popular to do so. But nobody wants to touch the unpopular subjects, topics. Nobody wants to touch the subject matter that will discourage voters or a certain voting bloc or a certain demographic. They just want to go with what's popular. The media drums up support for it, so now it's a hot button issue. Even though they say they don't want dissent from the vaccine, they do. They need it. They thrive off of it. They love it. No one questions anything else. It's just this that's set before your eyes. It's in front of you. But I'm a distraction. Somebody's like, you're a distraction. Like, I can afford to be a distraction now because I fucking see through all this bullshit. And I know it doesn't matter. I'm about to get on some Caleb City shit and just start making goofy ass skits. The non-political type. And let serious shit happen and pay that shit no fucking mind whatsoever. Shout out to Caleb City. I wanna be. Don't none of that shit people talk about get me excited. Where's my headlines? Somebody said, this is not about a virus. Well, you're telling that to a person that doesn't even believe viruses make you ill. As a matter of fact, they help cleanse the body. Like, they serve a purpose. And it doesn't make you sick. You do realize you're talking to somebody that doesn't believe that HIV causes AIDS, right? You do realize that, right? I mean, I did show you the Peter Duesberg book where he literally proved it. I mean, you can go back and listen to the inventor of the PCR test, which they're using now to tell you have coronavirus. And the nigga Kerry Mullis, who made the fucking test, tell you no, that HIV doesn't cause AIDS. As a matter of fact, HIV doesn't do nothing to you. I wanna me. That's not popular though. See, that's not popular. That's That if I belonged to like the Conservative Party or Republicans and I was trying to get votes, I wouldn't say that because people be like, what? Oh fuck no, that party's fucking crazy. You know, you can't do shit like that. Like, I just gave big ups to Robert E. Lee. You can't do shit like that as a conservative. Like, you can't, because your main job as a conservative is to attract as many black votes as possible as a black person in the Conservative Party. And I would have failed. Like, Candace Owens would have stopped talking to me. Brandon Tatum wouldn't have me on the show anymore. All the big black conservatives that you have to be friends with, they would be like, You know, it's like the cool kids that Anthony Bryan likes to talk about. The fucking cool kids. It's just like high school. And you will be left sitting at a table by your fucking self. Conservatives, y'all full of shit. Liberals, y'all been full of shit. Nancy Pelosi, that bitch is coming for me. Well, that's my time. Let me tend to this fire. Matt Walsh, where the fuck? Like, seriously, Matt Walsh, where the fuck are my headlines? You know, Barricade Garage has beat me to the punch once again. You know, this is fucking serious now. Where the fuck are my headlines? Matt Walsh. I mean, seriously, folks. I mean, shout out to Made by Jim Bob. You know, he gave him the idea to do this voice, you know. But seriously, folks, I just want my headlines. You know, if I don't have my headlines, then I have absolutely nothing to report when I go on Fox and Friends. You know, now I had to fire Matt Walsh. Michael Knowles, get in here. You fucking suck. You're fired. Okay, I'm going to pull a Donald Trump right now. You know, I'm going to tell people I'm libertarian. You know, I'm infiltrate the conservative side, tell them to take vaccines. And then act like I'm fighting vaccine mandates. You know, this is just what I do, folks. You know, Barricade Garage is a Jew. You know, I gave him an honorary small hat. So take everything he says with a grain of salt, folks.